made it out safe and sound, out in the middle of nowhere really. Anyway, hopefully the fish are biting. I'll give you a bit of an idea. Behind us there now is the sandbar that I drove across, or over top of. On the other side of that, the water does come back in as the tide starts moving, but I got, like I said, 4 or 5 hours here to play, so hopefully the fish will comply and I can get a good feed and get out of here safe and sound before I get caught here. All right, first cast. Let's see. I'm not quite up as high as I was yesterday. It's the sand seems a little bit muddy here, but I'll start somewhere and this will do. All right, I've moved down closer to the mouth, about 50 or 60, 70 meters, so a bit more sandier up here. It's sort of a bit more closer to where I was yesterday, so had a couple of bites back there, but I'm sure they weren't whiting. They were bloody toadfish or something like that. But anyway, we'll give this a go here. Could be flathead country here. It's nice and little sandbar, little rolly sandbars and everything, so give it a go. It could be anything. What a beautiful day. As much as I love to catch a fish, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't. Being able to get out here on a day like this, wow, pretty special really. It doesn't appeal to everybody, but it certainly appeals to me. I really appreciate being able to do things like this. What do you reckon, Pip Dog? Time to move, eh? Go down a little bit further, see if we can get something. Hey? Not doing too good here. Just keep pushing along, eh? What do you reckon? Well guys, I've come even out further now, a bit more daring. I believe I'm probably in the north entrance to the Fitzroy River. So I'm a fair way out off the beach at the moment. But yeah, the fish ain't playing the game. Beautiful day. But yeah, I just can't even get a bite. Nothing's interested at all. So I'm not sure what to do next. Whether I just go back onto the beach and just see if they're better along there than out here. Anyway, I'll have a bit of a think about it and tune back in, but yeah, back and behind me, that'd be the mouth of the north entrance to the mighty Fitzroy. And Peak Island out that way. So yeah, Hummocky down there, and that's Capricorn there, Curtis Island, sorry, Cape Cap, Curtis Island. All the way back around, going up into Port Alma and the Fitzroy River. Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to get out here in a vehicle, but in the quad bike it's reasonably safe. You can still come unstuck, but yeah, I haven't come across anything soft yet, but obviously the quad bike, she doesn't even weigh 300 kilos, so it's not like driving a vehicle that weighs a ton. So, and anyway, I'll have a think about what I'm going to do, because it ain't working out here. Alright, I decided to come back onto the beach. As soon as I pulled up here, I see my first stingray, so to me that's a sign of life. Not that I want to catch it, but everywhere else I've been I haven't seen nothing. So anyway, we'll have a chuck here for a while and see how we go. Right in front of me there's a stingray. I don't know whether you guys can see it. There's actually 2 of them, I think. See the dark shadows in the water, they're following each other, and they've just probably seen me, and now they're just heading out a bit wider. They're like those big bull rays. They're the guys I seen when I first pulled up. I think I've got myself a stingray by the feel of this. It's life, but it's not really one I want to catch. Well, it's not a real big bugger. It's stirring up everything else out there. Stingray or yeah, he's a big boy. Oh man, I've only got light here. He's gone. Oh no, still got him. Come on you, give me my gear back. Hey, give me my gear back. Come on. I've only got light gear here, but he plays the game, I might be able to get the hook out of his mouth without losing everything. It's big enough for this gear. Use the tide or the little waves to get him in. I think he's big enough. Come on you, I want my hook back. Hey, I've got a bit of history with these guys. Look at that nasty barbs on the back there. Now I've got the hook out of him. You see those, oh that's that tail there. See those barbs on the back there. A few years ago I ended up standing on one somehow, I don't really know, and the barb went through the inside of my left big toe. And I'll tell you what, in about half an hour I was in one hell of a lot of pain. Anyway, it's their home, their territory I suppose, so I'll try and get him back in the water without letting that nasty barb give me a touch up again. Hey, he's not one of the real big black ones I seen earlier on, but yeah, these guys, I don't know what do you call them, but breed of stingray they are, but yeah, they're very common on the beach, these ones here. You comfortable there? Hey? Are you comfortable? You are? Well, that's good. You may as well be having to sleep. I can't catch a fish for dinner tonight, so things are a bit on the lean side, aren't they? What do you reckon? Yeah? Oh, well, you're tapping your tail, so you must agree. Ah, well, I've got as much interest as in this fishing as Pip has at the moment. Just can't get anything to work. It's the bottom of the tide, so I guess, you know, sort of got a few things against me. Nice little easterly breeze blowing, so we're going to head back to camp, make a coffee. Feels better. Just had a bit of a shower with one of those 20-litre bladder things you sit out in the sun. I just hung them up in the tree, so got under that. Good to get a bit of fresh water on you. You don't realise, I suppose, how smelly you get when you're down here by yourself. No one to tell you. And anyway, had a bit of an interesting day. Good explore out on the flats there today. Didn't succeed with the fish at all, but you know, it was good to get out and have a look around. Fortunately, I got the quad. It allows me to get out to those sort of places. As I said earlier, I wouldn't be too keen to take a vehicle out there. Although, like, I didn't find anything that would probably stop a vehicle from getting out there. But yeah, I mean the quad's only, you know, it's under 300 kilos, where most four-wheel drives are a ton or even better possibly. So, but yeah, just had a shower, chilling out here a bit now. A cup of coffee. I'm not much of a drinker these days. Give that a sort of virtually away. Have a beer every now and again, but yeah, no. Feeling a little bit weary, so got nothing really planned for the rest of the day. It's not going to take much to prepare dinner, because it's going to be baked beans or spaghetti, I think. But anyway, that's all good. It's pretty relaxing being down here, and you know, just having a look around, having the fish here and there. I don't think I'll bother doing much else this afternoon. There's a log down the beach I might go and drag up to make sure I've got enough firewood for the night, so I'll go and hook the quad up to it and snig it up. I pulled it out by hand there today, but it's, bloody thing's about 12 foot long, and you know, it's a nice sort of dry one that's fallen over and not actually down on the beach, so it won't be so smoky, and it'll you know, burn a bit slower and definitely get us through the night. So oh well, I've cooked up me lovely baked beans and spaghetti. Best I've ever cooked before. Yeah. Anyway, quick and easy feed. Cup of tea. As I said earlier, yeah, done nothing all afternoon. Just, it was good just to sit back, watch the ocean come in, tide roll in. Gonna quickly slip home tomorrow and pick up a visitor for a night. Gonna come down and have a look around and be able to show her a few things around the beach. I don't think she's ever been down here before, so we'll just take her on a bit of a sightsee around the place, show her where I've been camping for a couple of days, and yeah, we probably won't get up to too much, just have a bit of a look around here and there. So, and yeah, fill the day in doing that, and looks like I'll be packing up Thursday morning and heading home on the low tide Thursday afternoon. So yeah, anyway, just about to retire for the night. Hopefully we don't get any more visitors strolling through the camp and upset me dog tonight, but who knows. I suppose we've got to expect that camping down here. I've seen pigs and cattle and all sorts of things over the years down here, kangaroos, so you never know what's going to be wandering around. Alright guys, I'll sign off till tomorrow morning. Have a good sleep. Cheers.